Movie Holics!
Hi guys, I'm Kyler Wilson, and I'm here to talk to you about what I consider a plague on society. Something so infuriating I can barely put it into words how angry it makes me when people do this. Something so disruptive that it will literally turn every head in an auditorium when someone does it. What am I talking about, you might be asking? I am talking about people who have conversations in the middle of theaters or use their phones when a movie is playing. This video is the kind of video that movie theaters want to play before their movies, but they're too scared to because they're scared they'll get sued. Well, don't you worry, assorted movie theater brands. I'm here to save the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you up front, if you're one of those people that talks in the movie theaters, or if you text on your phone or anything like that, you're probably gonna get offended at what I have to say. You've been warned. So we've all been there, right? We're right in the middle of a movie, we're enjoying what we're watching, we've got our popcorn, we've got our candy, we've got our Coke, we've got our girl, and we're right in the middle of a really intense scene when suddenly, a few rows up, there's a guy, and this guy's phone rings because he didn't put it on silent. So your eyes travel down away from the screen and to this douchebag who's hurriedly trying to silence his phone. You look back up, and the scene's changed and you have no idea what's happened. Next time that happens, pull out your phone, pull this part of the video up, and walk up to that douchebag and hand him the phone. Hey asshole, you know how at the beginning of this movie there were 2 previews that said be quiet and courteous and silence your phones? That was not a fucking suggestion. What you just did was literally ruin the illusion of this movie for about 150 people. And all because you felt like you were more important than everybody else around you. Oh, I'm sorry, what's that?
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Oh, you forgot. How is it exactly you forget when there are 2 previews at the very beginning of the movie that says, be quiet and courteous and silence your damn phone? Are you telling me that you're also deaf, dumb, and blind on top of being an epic douche?
Kyler, I'm sorry, I missed that part. I showed up late.
So on top of being a deaf, dumb, and blind douche, you also aren't punctual. So why don't you do us all a favor and go home and wait for DVD and watch it in your own home so we don't have to tolerate your impoliteness and ignorance, you casual. Okay, so this next one, believe it or not, is even more offensive than the last. So you're sitting there and you're in the scene and you've got your popcorn and your Coke and your girl when suddenly you get blinded by this obnoxious light. And you're struggling to see what it is. What is this light that is blinding me while watching a movie? And then your eyes adjust and you realize that it's some douchebag who's on Facebook, or he's tweeting, or he's sending a text message. I would like you to walk up to him with this part of the video cued and hand him the phone. Hey, how's it going? I couldn't help but notice that you were tweeting about how cool this movie was. At least it was cool before everybody's eyes averted to your fucking phone. What is going on social media that is so cool that you decided you needed to distract an entire room of people and make them look at you? If your phone is so fucking fascinating, how about you do us all a favor, save yourself the $15 and go to hell? Unless you can pay for 100 people's $15 tickets, you do not have the right to use your phone in a movie theater. Okay, so this next one is even worse than the last. This one goes to the group of dickheads who can also be women who are talking incessantly through the movie. So you're sitting there, you're enjoying the film, you've got your popcorn, your Coke, and your girl, when suddenly you notice there's this group of people and they're laughing at all the wrong parts. You think to yourself, maybe they just don't get the movie, maybe they don't understand the humor. But then as the movie goes on, you realize they're not even paying attention to the movie. And really, they're just more interested in conversing with one another. Well, I'd like you to walk up to them and hand them the phone. I'll wait. Okay, am I in their hands? Okay, great. Hi, how's it going? Would you please shut the fuck up? I mean, why the hell are you even here? Clearly, you don't even care about this film, and I can think of about 100 places that have less than a $15 cover charge, and for the cost of the popcorn that you bought, you could buy a fucking steak. All these people in the movie theater right now, they're staring at you because you're being assholes. They all spent their money because they wanted to go see something as a community with one another, and you are fucking that up right now. So, once again, either shut the fuck up or get the fuck out. Just waiting on my slow clap, and we'll move on. Okay, so this last one I actually do kind of feel bad about, but this is the one that literally for me, it ruins the movie experience more than any other. So you're sitting there and you're enjoying the movie and you've got your popcorn and your Coke and your girl, and you're in this really intense part of the movie when suddenly you hear a narrator. But that narrator isn't part of the movie, no. He's behind you. Oh, she's walking down the hall. Oh, she stepped in the door. Oh, there he is. There he is. I bet he's the bad guy. Oh, look at that. I told you he's the bad guy. He's the bad guy. Please, cue this part of the video and hand him the phone. Hey, look. I am really, really happy that you are so into this film. At the end of the day, that's the reason we started this channel. We wanted people to engage themselves in cinema. Here's the thing though. You being into this movie is taking literally everybody else out of the movie. For the love of God, what is wrong with you? If we wanted somebody to narrate, we would hire Morgan fucking Freeman. Are you Morgan Freeman?
No.
I said, are you Morgan Freeman?
No.
Then shut the fuck up and learn to internalize that shit and stop ruining everybody else's movie experience. So if you are one of the 4 people that I mentioned above, please, the next time you consider going to the movies, either do not go or remember this video. Because if you don't, someone just might walk up to you and hand you their phone, and then we would have to have a talk, and well, that wouldn't be good for anybody.
Ha 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 ha.